All right, here we are. Time is running out. I said this before in my video I made a few months ago, but this is it. We're getting down to the wire here where I am in Georgia. Last three. We got well, actually only two TRD Sports and an SR5, but we are getting down to the wire. No more of these things are being made. And what we have here is iconic. This is the end of what a Tacoma was. This is the end of what Toyota trucks were. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of people love the new Toyota stuff, like the new Tundra and what's coming out with the Tacoma, but this right here is what Toyota trucks stood for many, many years, going back for ages. And the reliability and the longevity and the simplicity of design and the functionality of these, this is what Toyota stood for and was renowned for. What they're turning into now is what all the other manufacturers are too, with a lot of electronics, computerized, parts made cheaper, a lot more turbo engines with hybrids and all the stuff that makes a vehicle, not just Toyota, but any vehicle, less reliable, harder to work on, and more of a problem. That's what Toyota is going to. It has no choice. The EPA and the government make it. They are forced. Toyota does not want to have this tech in this truck. Okay, neither does Ford, neither does GM, none of those do, but the government is making it mandatory, and they're pushing hard for the mini turbos and hybrids and all that stuff, and if they don't do it, they get fined. This is the end of this world here with Toyota, where they have that unmistakable reliability, that quality, that longevity, that simplicity. He just went in to get me the keys for this so I can show you. We're here at Franklin Toyota in Statesboro, Georgia, which is right by my house. These guys are fantastic to work with. Matter of fact, when I did that other video on that orange TRD Pro they had here, one of you guys that watched my videos, the one that came in and bought it. I don't work here, obviously, but like I said, we're talking the end of this quality reliability. Now, the new Tacoma carries over a lot of this stuff, like the composite bed. It's 7% more cargo space in there. The new ones have got a lot of great features: more headroom, more leg room, more upright seating position, more power, more everything, and we get and understand all that. But here with this, what you are getting now, this is a sport model. TRD off-road is what I had, but what you're gaining here is that reputation of pure reliability in resale value and quality. And I know I give the Toyota fanboys on my page a lot of grief about their reliability factor, because for somebody like me, this is not very reliable, because Toyota doesn't budge much on their prices. But if you're going to buy a vehicle and you're going to own it for 10 years, you cannot beat this. As far as a truck, there is no truck out there today. None of these can. None of this stuff will do that. This is a long-term, buy it once, never worry about it, drive it for 300,000 miles, 10 years, 20 years, and it always works perfect. And if you ever want to sell it, you can get good money out of it. It's a beautiful thing. This is what Toyota was. This is what Toyota was, okay? This stuff is all changing next year. This is 2024 will be the last year for these 4Runners too. They will then change. All of this stuff changes, and a lot of that stuff is good. A lot of it is not so good. If you think about look at the Land Rover, look at it, the 70 Series Defender, and then you compare that with the new Land Rover that's out now. You think that guy with the 70 Series is excited about the new Land Rover? No. 70 Series is incredible, you know. Same with look at the Jeep guys, the ones that had the XJ Cherokees, okay, back in the early 2000s, and then they turned it into the Cherokee that we see today. You think they're excited about that? Or the Nissan Pathfinders of the off-road world, and then they turned it into the SUV it is today? No, nobody's excited about that. There are people that are excited about what Toyota is doing with the new Tacoma, but there's a ton of us that realize that this is the end of that world. All right, he just brought me the keys to one of them. Let's see which one it hits. Is it the green one? All right, so we got the green one. So TRD Sport, and so let's take a look at this here again. What we're talking about: simplicity in the purest form. Now, this is a feature on Toyota that I love. Touch that, door is locked. That easy. Unlock it. Slide my hand in there and it unlocks. My Jeep is the same thing. Got a little push button on there. Love that. Would not buy a vehicle today that doesn't have that. All these do on there, and it is a fantastic feature. So you still get some of the basic tech that you want, the stuff that matters to you. Nice, comfortable, soft touch right here for your arms. The rest of it, good, easy to clean, simple plastic. No piano black in here, no BS. It's gonna, you know, you got a little bit right here on this, okay, that could get scratched. But other than that, functional. more cup holders than you could ever dream of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus this little cubby right here. Manual emergency brake on this. Perfect size touchscreen on there and set up in this thing. Sunglass holder in this one because it does not have the MTS crawl control and all that kind of stuff, so you actually have a sunglass holder in it. This is the sport model, designed with tuned suspension for the road. Okay, but I mean, there is so much benefit in this truck. I absolutely loved mine. Good deep compartment in here. It is simple. It is pure function, and it is quality reliability. Okay, it's just, there's so much benefit to this. Power seats, but notice the seat sits down real low to the floor like a car. Okay, a lot of the new one is supposed to bring that up higher and give you more of a truck feel than a car feel. When you're in this, it is like being in a car. You can see my legs here. See how my feet are straight out in front of me? It's like driving a car versus driving, sorry, I'm all dirty, I'm getting ready to go hunting. But it's like driving a car versus being up nice and high like you would be in a truck, okay? It's a big difference there in that layout and in that feel. But it's a fantastic feature. Now, in the back seats of this thing too, just like all the Tacomas, okay, this was where it shined. Tacoma, other than my, hang on, let me unlock that door. Unlike all the mid-size trucks that are out there today, the only two that have incredible backseat storage is a Tacoma, this one, not even a new one, because the new one's got the battery and crap like that under there. But this model here, this ancient, archaic, amazing 2023 Tacoma, has this incredible storage behind both seats and a hard surface lay down flat back area here that goes down, and you have the amazing section here underneath these with locking, you know, or closing compartments with a lot of room in this thing. Okay, it's amazing. You just cannot match or beat this. Well, my Gladiator beats it. My Gladiator has way more storage than this does. But in a normal truck like this, not a Gladiator Jeep style, but in a midsize, there's no anything out there that can top or match or come close to this. The little cubbies that you get down here, phenomenal. The track system up here, phenomenal. Everything about this truck screams function, reliability, durability, and quality on every kind of level. So it is fantastic. Even on this side here, we hit the grab the lever, one-handed, huge. Look at the size of that storage compartment back there. That is massive. Okay, I mean, I stuck so much stuff in there that is absolutely incredible. Under here, same kind of deal. You know, you flip this up, struggling with the seatbelt being locked. Hang on, fight with it here. There we go. Underneath here, look at this, okay? We are talking amazing, absolute amazing storage in this thing. Okay, just an incredible vehicle, tremendous amounts of capability, tremendous amounts of storage, not a lot of leg room, but none of them have. The Ford, no leg room. The Chevy Colorado, no leg room. The Toyota Tacoma, no leg room. You want leg room back here and you want space in the back end, Gladiator has that. It's got about 3 or 4 more inches, I think, than this in there, and it's definitely noticeable, but functional. Probably tricky for car seats, but still, in a mid-size truck, comparable. But the reliability, the durability, the capability of this is amazing. You actually get Toyota's incredible algorithmically controlled traction control in the front and in the back of this too, which is fantastic. On a TRD off-road model, you're getting rear lockers back here as well too, and MTS and crawl control. All those buttons would be up here. But this TRD Sport is tuned more for the road with a more road tuned suspension, but we are talking a top shelf functional vehicle here. Simple in design, yes. Archaic in age, yes. Function, off the charts. Reliability, off the charts. Dependability, off the charts. Robustness, okay, which is a big deal for us in the off-road world, is very, very good on this. Now, they are prone to, you go tricking them out, lifting them too much, you start busting ball joints and breaking CV axles and things like that. But overall, compared to the rest of the things that are out there in the world, this thing is phenomenal, okay? Just a phenomenal design truck. Look at where they put the shocks on there. Perfect. Look at the clearance you have on there. Perfect. Look at everything about it. It's just perfect. So fantastic truck. The 3.5 liter in this thing has proven itself. It's got a couple little quirks. It makes its power up above, up above 3,500 RPMs, about 4,000 RPMs before you really feel any power come in. So it feels kind of sluggish till you get to there. But you know what? It does everything you need. It tows well. It works well. It gets pretty decent gas mileage for a mid-sized truck. And but like I said, the end of it, this is it. All the new ones are going to be more like this, and I'm not taking anything away from this. Many people love them, but this truck will never be what this truck was. Okay, 15 years from now, there will be people driving this exact truck down the road with smiles on their faces, where 15 years from now, this may not even exist anymore. It could be in a salvage yard somewhere, or have all kind of problems. We don't know. They've had a hard rollout for this going into the third year, and this Tundra's had a whole bunch of problems. Now, the good news is they've been minor problems. A lot of them are getting fixed up and that kind of stuff, but they got quite a few issues with them. All new vehicles do their first year out. All new vehicles are going to have issues first couple years out. That's the beauty of this. This one has been out for many years. Okay, 2016 is when this particular, as you see it, came out with very little changes, just small refinements in all of this time. And here it is, 2023, the end of it. They're not making any more. What you see on a lot today is your last option to own a vehicle, like I said, that can last 300,000 miles, that's going to be available, or is going to be around, 20 years from now, in Toyota's lineup. Okay, now you still got the Frontier, you still got the Gladiator, both naturally aspirated, but this is it for Toyota. From now on, Toyota goes to all of the stuff that the government is forcing them to do, this regulations that they don't have a choice to, computer controlled everything, hybrid motors. Look at we have here, and this is an XP edition, so this is an SR5 XP, so I don't think this has any of the other bells and whistles. It makes it look cool as a package, but you're not getting, I don't think you're going to get front lockers and all that stuff with this, or rear lockers, I mean. I don't think you get MTS. I don't think any of that's coming on this. I think it's just a SR5 with a color package on it. But this world is completely changing. Okay, this world here is what all modern vehicles are today, made by every other truck manufacturer. A lot of computers, a lot of hybrid stuff, a lot of turbos, and a lot of technology, which is not a bad thing. Many people love it. These are anti-technology, anti-computer, anti-everything. They are as simple of a form of truck as you can get today. They don't do everything. They're not fantastic at anything, but they're great at everything. And they just hold well. They run strong, and they do their job day after day, in and out, over and over again. And there's a lot of people that love that. And if you're one of them, this is your last chance. Call these guys up here, or start looking around your area and get one while you can, because pretty soon they're not going to be there. And I have a feeling that once the new Tacoma hits, the resale value on these are going to just keep going up. Even right now, resale value on 2021s, 2022s, things like that are running pretty high, because of the fact that they just don't, because people don't want to get rid of them. They're hard to find used, and they like I said, people know what they have here. This is it, and that's the end of the game. And when you see these lots in a couple weeks, you'll never see another Toyota Tacoma on a lot that's in a that's 2023 will not exist anymore. This is the end of this era. This is the end of this game. This is the end of what they are, and it's a pretty sad day. Like I said, the new one's going to be pretty neat, and a lot of people will love the improvements. But if you're looking for a die-hard, buy once, drive it for 15, 20 years Tacoma, this is your only options, and they're almost gone, so get them while you can. Thanks for watching.